growing up in the 90s, Jewel was my everything. And 20 years, right? And 20 years after her debut album sold 12 million copies, Jewel is returning to her roots with a new folk album, picking up the pieces, and a heartfelt memoir, Never Broken. Please welcome Jewel. Welcome.
Baby.
We fanned out a little bit towards you, but I'm going to do it on camera. I think you're an absolutely spectacular songwriter, entertainer. I think you're a fabulous actress. I love what you've done for music, and I thank you so much for doing another album and making it biodegradable.
Bless you.
I'm sorry, I did my piece, Michelle.
No, listen, when I heard Jewel was here, I got into this interview. I listened to pieces of you. That was your big album. When I was a teenager, it was like my anthems, and I love it. And now you've been through a lot these last few years, right? You know, you had the birth of your 4-year-old son, Case, who's absolutely adorable. You had kind of a public divorce.
Yeah.
You know, how are you doing today?
We're all doing well. My family's doing good. Ty and I were able to transition our relationship because divorce doesn't get you out of a relationship, obviously. You just have to change it for the health of everybody. And I think we've done that. I've been proud of that. My son's doing really well. And it was really it was an emotional year. It was really a good time for me to reflect. And I just felt like it was time to write this book. A lot of people know quite a bit about my story. They know I was homeless, had an abusive background, moved out at 15. But there's a lot that people don't know. And I really wanted to remind people that our pain doesn't have to define us except in the ways that we choose. And it can make us exceptional people if we're willing to transmute that pain.
I mean, as a writer, that's what you do for music, right? And with this album, it's so heartfelt. I heard you had a very emotional roller coaster recording this album. Could you tell us, please?
Yeah, when my son was born, I realized that I wasn't quite the woman I wanted him to know, and that parts of myself had become domesticated. And I don't mean by marriage, I just mean with life and time. And I wanted to peel back all the veneers and just have a very raw emotional experience. So if you heard this record, it felt like there was a line from my vein to yours, and you would feel everything very viscerally. And that's what I did, and a couple of songs were hard. Love Used to Be is a eulogy for my marriage, and I think I cried through 7 takes, and it was a difficult one.
7 takes? You only do 2, Jewel?
I know.
You know? Girl, please. What?
Jewel.
I know you, Jewel. You don't even know.
I think everyone is just dying to hear you perform, and you know, you brought your guitar today. Tell us in 2 seconds what you're singing for us today.
I'm singing My Father's Daughter. Dolly Parton sang on the CD with me, which was really an honor.
You guys, Jewel,
Picking up the pieces. Take it away, Jewel.